I'm Kien Ling and I started Adamas in 2008.
For most of us, a wedding is a once-in-a-lifetime event, and it is only natural to want everything to go without a hitch. Metro Online Broadcast speaks to wedding guru Khoo Kien Ling on the most common wedding gripes and how to avert wedding day disasters.
First of all, I always tell the couple, I always tell my client, okay, there's no perfect wedding. The guests always complain to us like, oh, why do you have to wait for so long? Sometimes it's not really the client's fault or even the hotel's fault or even the planner's fault. Like for example, we do have clients that tell us, no matter what, I want to start at 8 o'clock, the latest. Okay, if not, usually we will wait for about 70 to 80% of the guests to arrive in order to start the event. We usually have a photo booth, we usually have a candy counter, or even we have a kids counter as well, so that we actually keep the kids occupied and things like that, so that everyone will be happy or preoccupied before the event starts. Food tasting is very important. Definitely the client will have to go for food tasting. But on the other hand, after the food tasting, because a lot of cases that the guests actually complain to the couple or to their parents is about the food quality. So it's actually very important to actually ask someone to actually sample the food from A to Z. That person will have to attend the food tasting. Firstly, I would always suggest them to either have it very early morning or late evening, so that it will not be that hot. And secondly, we always make sure that we have to provide drinks which is cold drinks. So I never encourage my client to have an outdoor wedding unless you have a backup plan that you actually partly decorate your backup room. Usually we will pre-select the songs. It also depends on the venues or what type of weddings you're actually looking at. Pre-selecting songs by the live band or even string quartets is okay, no problem. I would advise my client, okay, seating arrangement, you try to put the people that know each other to be seated together. Okay, if you want to have a team wedding, no problem. It's very easy to have a team wedding. But number one, you have to tell me, what is your guest like? Is your guest very sporting? Will your guest dress up for event or not? If you tell me that, even if you tell them that, oh, Gatsby team, but they will just dress up, they will just basically wear just a dress or evening dress without like headpiece and things like that. Then on the other hand, I would suggest them not to have this type of theme, or else if they have enough budget, they can still have themes like that, but they have to prepare some of the items for the guests. Actually, favors is better to give something that they can keep rather than to give out chocolates and cakes, whereby it doesn't mean anything, because usually the guests will just finish the chocolate, finish the cake during the event, and they don't even bring it back. Nowadays, it's not expensive to get a potted plant, a small potted plant, if you have a eco-friendly theme. Usually we test 1 week before, but usually before the event we will actually go through everything again, like all the DVDs, all the CDs, all the mics, and make sure that it actually runs well. So we will play basically the whole DVD, so which means that if you are playing that pre-wedding photo montage during the wedding, we will actually play the whole montage.